Hello, guys. So today there's not a rant. I'm giving you information about the Social Security office because I spoke with someone on yesterday and she told me what the deal was. She says, as of yesterday, because every day things are changing, nothing has changed. They eliminated identifying yourself on the phone, they just took that away. But identifying yourself in person and identifying yourself online with ID Me and other sources are still available. They've always been available. Once you do that, you can take advantage of those resources. But the one where you identify yourself on the phone has been eliminated because Elon Musk has discovered that many people have been using the phone to be fraudsters. They've been frauding the federal government. Okay, so he eliminated that. He also found that of the offices that are in rural areas, which are many, sometimes they only get 2 visits in a month. They have a fully staffed office and they only get 2 visits in a month. More things go on at the Social Security office than a visit. They're processing data, they're processing applications, they're processing things that come online in the mail. And so they still need to be there. Their only purpose is not just to talk to people face to face. Their purpose is also to process the paperwork, process stuff. And so he thought it would be great to just cancel those jobs, those positions, and shut down those offices. That's what I understand. So the major offices will stay open. If you live in a rural area, you may have to drive 50, 60, 70 miles to go to a major office to do something in person. But these have always been, these rules have always been. They're not new rules. It's like when I taught school, I was teaching elementary school, and they said no one should be on the playground between 11 and 1 because that is the time that we're doing lunchroom rotations. So that's not a new rule. It's been a rule. It was a rule when I got there, and it was a rule probably now. So we just abided by the rule. Nobody scheduled to be on the playground between 11 and 1. But before 11 and after 1, you could schedule it. Where it's like somebody said, oh my God, they can't be on the playground between 11 and 1. That's unfair. Some people can't come at 10. Some people can't come at 2. They have to come between 11 and 1 because they make a big deal about something. Baby, we've been doing this forever. They make a big deal about a rule that has been enacted forever. So the government is making a big deal about rules that are already enacted. They're already activated. It's nothing new. She said it has always been, if you cannot identify yourself on phone or online, you have to come in the office in person. She said that's always been. She said back in the day when there was no online and all that, the phone is all we had. But Elon Musk has discovered that a lot of these accounts have been keeping alive and shifted and frauded from the phone. So he closed down the phone. You can't do it on the phone anymore. There's people 120 years old that's still getting a check, and they long been dead. And he found out that most of the fraud happened on the phone, so he shut it down. The offices that are fully staffed in the rural areas, they're not being utilized. So he wants to shut them down. I don't agree with it, but he does. He's going to shut it down and make those people who need to go to the office drive those 60, 80, 90 miles. And so if you are a retired person or a disabled person or both, in other categories, if nothing has changed, your address hasn't changed, your bank account information hasn't changed, your check will come. If your banking information changed according to when you changed it, your check may lag. It may be late. If you change your address, change your beneficiary, you make any changes to your account, your check may lag. It'll come, but it'll lag. That's always been the rule. It's never been any different. So they're making a big They're beginning to making a big mess about things that are not changes. They're just going by the rules that's already been set. Okay? They're trying to distract you. Don't get distracted. And I am a comedian. I'm a clean comedian. I used to be a Christian comedian, and my agent told me just be clean comedian because everybody is not a Christian, and you want to be able to relate to all religions, not just Christianity. You want everybody from every walk of life to relate to your content. So now I'm a clean comedian. That means there's no cussing and no talking about, bad content. This is Social Security. Okay? And if you don't believe me, go down there and find out for yourself. Love you. Bye.